So good evening to all. Can you all hear me? Can you all hear me? Okay. So only 5 students are there in the class today. What about others? Is there any other class going on apart from this one? हमसे बात करा देना एक बारी. Just hold on for a second. Just hold on. Let's other come in, then we can start. Just hold on. I think yes. Hello, yeah. So only 6 students are there in the class, so let's start the class now. Can you all hear me? My voice is audible to everybody in the class. Shall we go ahead? Okay. So our today's class is on moral, finding fundamentals of building good moral, factors affecting an employee's moral, indicators of low moral, relationship between moral and productivity. So this is our today's class. So moral. What do you mean by moral? Can anybody tell me what is moral? Any one of you? What is moral? What do you mean by moral? Good, very good. So moral is defined as a state of mind, a mood, a mental condition, oblique framework. Moral is defined as a state of mind, mood, mental condition, oblique framework. Now what are the tips for moral boost up? Supervisors greet employees with a handshake in the morning. Supervisors write personal notes such as thank you or happy birthday. क्या कह रहे थे? बाहर जाओ चलो. Supervisors write personal notes such as thank you or happy birthday. Members of employees groups meet regularly with management representatives to promote understanding and carry out activities of mutual interest. Then employees are personally congratulated by supervisors when they exceed their goals. So these are all the ways through which users try to motivate their morale, or the seniors try to motivate, or the managers try to motivate the morale of their supervisors or their subordinates or their juniors. So why is morale boost required? You need, for everything to happen, you need motivation in life. If you have motivation, then you will try to put in your best efforts in that particular work. So that's why whenever you are working in an organization, you need a morale booster. You need that somebody should come and appreciate your work. Somebody should come and motivate you. Somebody should come and guide you. Somebody should come and tell you about the behavior, values and ethics. So that is what is morale boost up is. Because at times we get annoyed in the organization. Sometimes we does not like something happening around us. So we need somebody's positive motivation so that our morale should boost up and we should come out of that negative frame of mind, and we should have to be positive. So that is what is morale boost up is. The CEO periodically has brown bag luncheon discussions with employees, at which time their concerns are addressed. Employees are allowed to use telephone calls / emails. Letters of commendation are sent to employees for performance above and beyond normal expectations. Soft drinks, coffee, snacks are provided for staff at departmental meetings. Flexible working hours are permitted during slow work times. Moral building meetings are held at which management informs employees of the firm's success. An activities committee has been established to plan social events, and new employees are introduced to a member of this committee. Receptions are given for every employee who retires. Positive comments on an employee by a customer result in the employee receiving a silver pin. So these are all the different n number of different ways for motivating employees within the organization, which is very much required because nowadays it's a very pressure job in the offices. It means that you have to give your best results in the organization. You have to put in your best efforts. You have to do your best. So for that, you require a motivation. You require some morale boost up. Now, what is motivation? You all know it's the process of arousing and sustaining goal-directed behavior. In narrow sense, motivation is a process of satisfying the wants and needs of the employees and inducing, encouraging and helping the employees to perform their assigned jobs more enthusiastically for the effective achievement of the organizational goals. In broad sense, motivation is a process of directing or channeling the behaviors of the employees towards task performance. What is the importance of motivation? Motivation is essential because motivated employees are always looking for better ways to do a job. A motivated employee generally is more quality oriented. Highly motivated workers are more productive than apathic employees. Clear to all? Any doubts? Any questions? Anybody? What about others? So motivation is essential because motivated employees are always looking for better ways to do a job. A motivated employee generally is more quality oriented. Highly motivated workers are more productive than apathic employees. This is all you know. Maslow's hierarchy of needs: food, stability, friendship, status, achievement. That means below is the basic need which everybody needs, physiologic needs. That means physical needs. Then comes the security needs. Then comes belongingness. Then comes esteem, and then comes self-actualization. So at this level you are requiring food. At this level you are requiring stability. Belongingness means friendship you require. Esteem means you require some status. After that you require achievement. That is self-actualization. So the need for hierarchy approach: people must in a hierarchical order satisfy 5 needs. Physiological needs for basic survival and biological function: food, water, air and shelter. Then security needs for a safe physical and emotional environment. Then affiliation oblique belongingness need for love and affection, friendship, love and a feeling of belonging. Esteem needs for positive self-image, self-respect and recognition, and respect from others. So feelings of achievement and self-worth through recognition, respect and prestige from others. Self-actualization needs for realizing one's potential for personal growth and development. So self-fulfillment and self-achievement. Then this, I think we have already seen in when I have taken the class on motivation, motivational theories X and Y. Douglas M. Greger developed theory X and Y. Theory X means a set of assumptions of how to manage individuals who are motivated by lower needs. Theory Y is a set of assumptions of how to manage individuals who are motivated by higher order needs. So theory X, some traditional assumptions about people. Most people dislike work and they will avoid it when they can. Then second is, most people must be coerced and threatened with punishment before they will work. They require close direction. Most people prefer to be directed. They avoid responsibility and have little ambition. They are interested only in security. What is theory Y? Work is a natural activity like play or rest. People are capable of self-direction and self-control if they are committed to objectives. people will become committed to organizational objectives if they are rewarded for doing so. The average person can learn to both accept and seek responsibility. Many people in the general population have imagination, ingenuity, and creativity. Now, whenever we talk of theory X and theory Y, this is the Maslow's diagram. So, theory X is applicable to the basic needs. That means the physiological needs and the safety and security needs. And theory Y is applicable to love, esteem, and self-actualization. So, this is how theory X, theory Y, and Maslow's law are interrelated to each other. Clear to all? Any questions, any doubts till now? Anybody? Shall we move ahead? Okay, let's play one video for you.
A wise man once said, "In the age of cuts, targets are king." The leadership team, consumed by fear of failure, impose unrealistic demands upon the workforce. Trust appears to be in rather short supply. Whistleblowing is, should we say, positively discouraged. A deepening mood of gloom and despondency falls over head office. It is fair to say that all is not well. Matt, once an enthusiastic advocate for the organisation, is at the end of his tether. Simone, a bubbly personality generally considered the life and soul of the party, has become inveigled by the never-ending demands of her job. Marcus, a free, imaginative and rather innovative thinker, has become ground down by overbearing, target-driven bureaucracy. The outcome-obsessed leadership fail to recognise that the ship is slowly and inexorably sinking. Are they going to wait until it's simply too late for a change of direction? Or maybe it's time to jettison the target-based strategy, and time to be bold, time for a fresh start, time for a people-based approach, time to trust, time to believe that caring for, looking after, inspiring, motivating your people will yield far greater financial returns than simply beating them up with more and more targets. I'm Martin Perry. This is Motivation, a seminar for teams and leaders, simply because the old ways no longer hold sway.
Amazing Powtoon.
So do you all enjoy this video on motivating employees? Do you all enjoy this video? Everybody? So ways to motivate people is training, coaching, task assignments, rewards contingent on good performance, and valued rewards available. Now moving on to the next slide. So building your team. All I really need to know I learned in kindergarten. See, training and coaching is not same. When we talk of training, we are basically we basically meant for training on some particular topic or training of employees, not students. Majorly we give training, we talk of training for working professionals, for senior people, that is training. For coaching, whenever we talk of coaching, we are talking of class 12th employees or HSC employees, higher standard employees, SSC employees, class 10 students, class 12 students. So that is coaching. So that is the difference between training and coaching. Okay, Pio? So building your team. Whose sides are they on? Team building depends upon culture, trust, leadership, talent. Leadership must blend talents of the team. That's true. That's true. It's more of an academic level, PO. So building your team, areas of importance to build a team, level of organizational trust, personal willingness to be honest with each other, and then is the SWOT analysis. Now analysis of the organizational situation. What is SWOT? So we must identify strengths, we must identify weakness, we must identify opportunities, we must identify threats. Building your team, areas of importance to build a team, ability to communicate up, down and sideways. Does the organization kill the messenger? Is focus problem solving or decision making? Degree of shared organizational mission, values and visions. Building your team, a new beginning. Successful team building requires defined purpose, picture of outcomes, plan a step-by-step process. Everyone has a defined part. So building your team, a new beginning, resistance to change, increased communication, involve senior leaders, give each person a part to play. Now, building high performance teams. Maslow's hierarchy identifies the series levels of satisfaction, motivates, discourages, and dynamic process. Building high performance teams. We have done this part. Now coming on to the next part, because that the last slides almost motivation part is not of the team building part is not of very much use for us, because our major focus is on the morale part today, since we are we are taking on the topic morale, so our major focus is on the morale part. The team part we'll be seeing in some other class, because team part is not important to us. So how to motivate your staff and improve employees' morale? By giving them bonuses, by organizing parties, by celebrating things together. So if suppose whole team, if somebody in the team gets a promotion or appraisal, then we go out for a party together. At weekends, in a year or two, we plan that whole team will go for a visit to some good places. So I mean, whenever somebody is in a happy mood, we'll share happy moments. Whenever somebody is sad, we'll share some good moments with them, or to just to motivate them. So that are different ways to motivate your employees, to motivate your staff. What is this? So our passion is properly serving customers, operating as 24 by 7 by 365 telephone answering service and medical exchange since November of 1954. We have developed skills and techniques that allow us to delight a wide range of clients. As we have grown and prospered for over 50 years, we feel now is a great time to give something back to our customers, prospective customers, and anyone seeking to improve their business success. Included in this big books are the tips and tools that we hope will make your job a bit easier each day. One of the great learning tools we have employed is the willingness to learn from our mistakes. So please take advantage of many years of experience and avoid some of the pitfalls that we have learned to overcome. Our hope is that you and your office can adopt some of these tools to make your life a bit less complicated and allow you a bit more uninterrupted leisure time. Moving on to the next part, this is nothing much in this particular slide. Let's move on to the next part. So 10 inexpensive ways to employ morale. 1. Recognize individual employees. Suppose if some employee is a part of a team, so it's the responsibility of the manager to recognize him, to call him by name, to engage him in the work which he is good at, to keep on motivating him so that he must be productive for the organization. So that means one should recognize individual employees. That means employee should not feel that he is alone in the company or nobody comes and talks to him or her. That is one way of recognizing individual employees. Then praise your employees. If somebody has done good, if somebody has performed well, so it's the responsibility of the manager to praise your employees. Then correction does much, but encouragement does more. If somebody has done wrong, then you should correct him. But apart from that, encouraging someone, so it makes more impact. Then show employees the result of their hard work. Seeing hard work impact directly through the eyes of the people they are engaging with, it serves as a tremendous boost to morale, confidence and satisfaction. Third, give employees responsibility. Let employees take the wheel. If you take responsibility for yourself, you will develop a hunger to accomplish your dreams. Fourth, treat employees like people. It does not hurt to say hi. The fastest way to kill morale is to treat an employee like a resource. Then 5, make sure top management is available, listening and engaging. Make all workers feel valued. Make people feel their work and opinions are valued by the C-level people. 6, offer training. Development opportunities. One of the top reasons employees leave a company is the lack of development opportunities. Give small perks with big personal impact. Reward staff with perks. Give staff the luxury of working from home once a week. 8, be transparent and keep staff in the loop. Explain the hows and why. When employees are given only part of the story, they are left to fill in the blank with gossip, rumors and worry. 9, make the office fun. No one wants to leave a place where they are having fun. For little to no cost, employers can implement programs that make their employees smile. 10th, ask employees what motivates them. Have a conversation about what they value and how they measure success. Sessions lead to new ideas. If you implement them, the employees will feel even more appreciated and will typically help you get the ideas launched. That is all on morale building. Now let's do a study. Is it clear to all? Morale is very easy. I mean, there is nothing much to teach you people on morale. Morale means motivation. Clear to all? Others? What about others? I think today's class seems to be a little bit boring. Is it so? Chalo, it seems to be boring. Let me play the last video for you, which I have. Shall I play the one more video, then I'll take on the class.
Think about this. If two managers are equally good with their skills, but only one is a team player, who will the boss hire or promote? The answer is obvious. Employers do not want only professional expertise and experience in their employees. They're also looking for other qualities. character traits for building rapport with customers and co-workers, interpersonal and communication skills that will help leaders steer teams effectively. You'll be able to stand out and advance faster in your career if you have these traits and skills. In this video, we'll share what some of these traits and skills are and show you how to use them in your interactions with customers, subordinates, supervisors, and co-workers. These tips have been taken from training programs in the Singapore Workforce Skills Qualifications for Leadership and People Management, or LPM WSQ. That's not all. We'll also give you some pointers on how you can manage your own development. If you're able to build positive relationships with your customers, they'll keep coming back. However, despite your best efforts, things can sometimes go wrong. Can you still maintain rapport with unhappy customers? Yes, you can. The key is in how you communicate with them. Here are some ways to make your customer feel better. The first way is to reiterate his views to show that you understand. For example, you can say, "You're right, we didn't deliver the samples last week." Follow up with something like this: "I'll make a call now to have them delivered today." The second way is to let him tell you what he needs before suggesting a solution. For example, you can say, "I have another idea to help you get the samples by tomorrow." For the third method, present the pros and cons. For example, you can say, "That's right, if you receive the samples tomorrow, you can meet the deadline. But if you could give us one more day, it will make a big difference to the sample quality and it won't affect the timeline too much." If you're able to attend to unhappy customers well, you'll be able to continue your relationships with them. If you want to get the best results from your subordinates, you need to be assertive. Assertiveness is not about bulldozing your way through while disregarding people's feelings. How then can you express your views honestly and yet be respectful? Explain to your team members why you need them to do certain things and how they would help the organization. Be open to other people's suggestions. And always accept responsibility for your decisions. Otherwise, how will your subordinates believe in what you say? It's important for you to build rapport with your supervisor. One way is to know how he prefers to process information. For example, if your supervisor is a visual person, you can use graphs, pictures, and videos to help him visualize your message. For an auditory supervisor, let him hear your message through face-to-face meetings and phone calls. And if your supervisor is a feeling person, get your message across through experiences such as site visits and product testing. If you're able to influence your co-workers, you can help your project team reach desired outcomes and manage changes. You may use one or a combination of these 4 push and pull influencing styles. One push style is to use logic, point out the loopholes of an argument, and then offer a counter proposal. Another push style is carrot and stick. Show your co-workers the reward they'll get if they comply and highlight the potential threats if they don't. On the other side of the coin are the pull styles. The consultative style is suitable if your team members are committed and capable of offering ideas. And if you're working with senior and independent people, you can move them using the big picture, such as values, mission, and life goals. Employers value employees who are able to grow personally and professionally. These employees are able to take on greater responsibilities and challenges. Therefore, it's important to manage your self-development well. You begin by identifying your career goals. Then, embark on continuing education and training to help you build on your strengths, minimize your weaknesses, and reach your goals. To get the skills you need to stay employable, get the job you want, and progress in your career, you should consider the Singapore Workforce Skills Qualification System, or WSQ. WSQ courses are practical. WSQ frameworks are co-developed by WDA and its industry partners from over 30 sectors. This means you gain skill sets that employers truly want. The courses are accessible. They're easily available at more than 450 CET centers and training providers island-wide. They are affordable. Singaporeans can get subsidies of up to 95% of course fees. They're also flexible. You can take up bite-sized modules to suit your needs and schedule. It's often said that character traits and interpersonal and communication skills will determine how far you'll advance in your career. If you aspire to grow into a holistic leader, find out more about leadership and people management WSQ training programs at www.wda.gov.sg/LPM_WSQ. If you want to upgrade your industry-specific skills, be sure to check out other WSQ frameworks. Log on to www.wda.gov.sg or download the Learn SG mobile app now.
So do you all enjoy this video? This video is basically on skill development. it is better the management should recognize the needs of the employees and encourages employees' special talent. It will be better if the management provided incentives to employees, so it will boost in their morale and productivity. Supervisors should maintain cordial relationship with workers and offers recognitions of the employees' efforts and provide needed guidance to workers. Have you all? Is my voice audible to everybody when I was skipping through the slides? I think I have forgotten to unmute you after the video. When I was skipping all through these slides, so is my voice audible to everybody? What about others in the class? Prabha, Rashid, Renin? Sound was not there. So shall I just start once again from now? It is okay. Very quickly I'll tell you about this case. We are in this slide we are dealing with the case study, a study on employee morale in CFI Technology Limited, Chennai. Chennai is a place in India. So objective of the study is to know and understand about employees morale, to find out the various factors leading to employees morale in the organization, to know the level of morale of the employees working in CFI Technology Limited, to know the level of satisfaction of the employees towards the company, to suggest measures to increase morale of the employees of CFI Technologies Limited. Limitations of the study: the data was collected through questionnaire. It is only due to time constraints that the sample taken for the study was only 100 out of the 250 in sample size. Some respondents did not give information because of their busy work schedule. Since the organization has strict control, it acts as another barrier for getting data. Lack of experience of researcher. Then research methodology: sample size is 100 samples. Sampling unit is employees in CFI Technology Limited. Data collection is primary data and secondary data. Research instruments is questionnaire. Statistical tools used is simple bar diagram and pie chart. Findings: 80% of respondents are very happy in working in this company and 70% of respondents are very happy with their job. Then 80% of respondents said that the working environment is good and 90% of them are very happy with working hours. Third, 80% of respondents say that the working condition is good in their workplace. Fourth, 60% of respondents say that the relationship with the co-worker is satisfied. So this is the survey which is being carried out, in which these are the results which comes out after the survey. 100% of the respondents agree that the management encouraged in overall. 100% of respondents agree that the company takes care of their health and security as per company law. Interdepartmental relationship, the employees in the organization. 70% of respondents say that the leaves and holidays provided by the company are good. 100% of respondents agree that the supervisors are motivated. 100% of respondents agree that the company take care of their health and security as per company law. 80% of respondents say that the relationship with staffs of other department is good. 90% of respondents say that the supervisor encourages their special talents. 60% of respondents say that they have job security in their company. 80% of respondents said that the shift system is good in their company. 100% of respondents agree that the supervisor appreciate when they fulfills the work. Suggestion. So this is the final suggestion which comes out of this. To improve the level of employee morale, it is better to consider the following suggestion. Management should reduce the workload of the employee. It will be more effective if the management take the step to introduce suggestion scheme system for the employees. Third, the management should pay reasonable wage and allowance to the employees. It is better the management should recognize the needs of employees and encourages employees' special talent. It will be better if the management provides incentives to employees, so it will boost in their morale and productivity. Then supervisors should maintain cordial relationship with workers and offers recognitions of the employees' efforts and provide needed guidance to workers. Conclusion: morale is the psychological concept. Morale is not a cause but rather the effect or result of many going away. To conclude, employee morale plays very important role in every organization. Good employee morale helps to success of the organization. Unless an employee has poor morale, if always a possibility of employee disharmony and also affects smooth running of the organization. Slide. And also it brings us to the end of our today's class as well. So hope you have enjoyed today's session. Yes, Monajan, I got your answer sheet. I got all the mails which you have sent to me. But since I was very busy these days, so I did not find to check it out. I'll check it out very soon and then I'll mail you back on that. Don't worry. I have your answers. I'll reply you back. I'll find time in weekends and check it out. Since it's a very busy schedule now. Okay. Okay, so thank you all for your time. Hope you have enjoyed today's class. Thank you all and take care. Just good night. Bye bye.